Gabby Dunham here outside of the Michigan State Capitol. Americans are still reeling from this Wednesday's assault on the U.S. Capitol building, and capital cities like Lansing are feeling the pressure to step up security measures as Inauguration Day approaches.
Let me say this in no uncertain terms. Our state capitol is not safe.
For State Attorney General Dana Nessel and State Representative Sarah Anthony, the attack on the U.S. Capitol felt familiar. A protest at the Michigan State Capitol became national news back in April after a group of men armed with rifles entered the public gallery, intimidating senators on the floor.
I was shocked that the Capitol Police were not better prepared, given what we saw in Lansing.
We had gunmen in our Capitol in April. There was a credible terrorist plot to kidnap our governor in this state. There was a plot to inflict harm upon lawmakers in this state. We've had bomb threats in the Capitol even this week.
Anthony, a Democrat from Lansing, has pushed for the Capitol Commission to ban firearms since those attacks. Today, the debate around security measures continues. Republican State Senator Mike Shirkey threw his support behind banning open carry firearms in the Capitol Thursday, after resisting such a ban for months. Mike McDaniels is a former Homeland Security advisor for the state of Michigan and a professor of national security law at the Cooley Law School. He says it's time to move forward.
So I absolutely agree with Senate Majority Leader Shirkey that we should abolish firearms from inside the Capitol. There's no place for that.
Lansing's Capitol is closed to the public due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but security remains a top priority. David Clark of the Michigan State School of Criminal Justice says threat prevention is the best way to secure the Capitol.
Basically, they've got to be able to identify the threats through intelligence threat assessment. So how do you do this? Well, now, particularly for these groups, one of the easiest ways is through social media exploitation.
According to Clark, threat assessment in a digital age requires law enforcement to track larger themes and discussions that could represent credible threats instead of focusing on individual statements.
And so you've got to have more than just someone saying something that sounds offensive or threatening.
Several Michigan House Democrats, including Anthony, are calling for an emergency Capitol Commission meeting to discuss steps to secure the building before the legislature returns to session.
I just need the Capitol Commission to know that it's not a matter of if something happens in that building. It's truly a matter of when.
Legislature is set to return to session here at the Capitol on January 13th. There's still no word on if the Capitol Commission plans to hold an emergency meeting. In Lansing, Gabby Dunham, Fox 47 News.